about it in Jeremiah 31. God promised the new covenant to the Jews. I know that you thought it was for you, but it was for the Jews. Fortunately, you're grafted in, and you have that new covenant too. But it was promised to the Jews. And so the idea that all Jews will be saved or are saved is false. They need the new covenant. They need Jesus. What did Jesus say? I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but by me. Guess who he was talking to when he said it? Jews. And so the only way to God is through Jesus, and so the Jews need Jesus. They're not saved any other way. So these false theologies, two covenant, it's called dual covenant theology, are false. False. Another false theology is that the church has replaced Israel. It's false. Replacement theology. It's false. Paul says, has God forsaken Israel? God forbid. He said, no way. God hasn't forsaken Israel. But they haven't taken place of. And so these false theologies have made the Jewish people neglected and misunderstood. Misunderstood also because of stereotypes. There are a lot of Christians even who think that the Jews are hard-headed, hard-hearted, impossible to reach, and are rich on top of that, and control the media and control the world. All false stereotypes. Let me tell you, I know some, and many believe that all Jews look alike or think alike. No. There are many different differences amongst the Jewish people. If you go to Israel today, you will find Jews from 100 different countries. They don't look alike. They don't think alike. Jews from Russia, Jews from Ethiopia, Jews from South America. They don't all think alike. And so these misunderstandings about the Jewish people have kept the gospel from them. Let me ask you, if God can save Paul the apostle when he was, persecuting the Christians, don't you think he could save your neighbor? Yes. The second reason, distorted view of Jesus. This comes, again, from three main sources. First of all, tradition has taught them. They've been taught by their rabbis and their parents that Jesus is not the Messiah, that he's a false Messiah, that he's an imposter. So that's what they've been taught. So tradition has taught them that Jesus is not theirs, that he's the Christian God. In fact, he because of him, and this is the second reason, because of Jesus, they have been persecuted. So no wonder they have a different image of Jesus. For the reason that because of Jesus, or the followers of Jesus, they have been persecuted. They don't want to have anything to do with Jesus. And when you go through history, you can understand why. Look at the Crusaders were not good people, yet most Christians think of them as, onward Christian soldiers. But they killed, they robbed, they raped. These were not good people. And yet that's how Christians don't think of them that way. Not only the Crusades, but the Inquisition, when Jews were forced to convert or die. You had to convert or you would die. That was the options. And in Judaism, life is number one priority. So many of them professed Christianity, but just to save their lives. The Inquisition wasn't the end. Pogroms of Russia, and this is when my family immigrated. Pogroms. If you've seen the play or the movie Fiddler on the Roof, this is that time period, city after city, just because they were. And go the Holocaust. Now you may say, well, that wasn't a Christian persecution. Yeah, well, in a Christian country, it wasn't in an Arab country that this happened. This is a Christian country. Germany, Europe was mainly Christian. And so you have a situation where Jews, I don't care what Whoopi Goldberg says, just because they were Jews, they were persecuted. Persecution has given them a distorted. Now, the third reason, it may seem a little more difficult to understand, but because of the proclamation of the gospel, they have Jesus. Here's the gospel message.